And we are back. Welcome to episode number 28 of the Philadelphia Flyers series. We are doing the first round series against the Detroit Red Wings. I will be back on Wednesday with Winning in Vegas. That is a regular season sim. Friday is the Salt Lake City Space Cadets, round 2 against the Nashville Predators. And then Saturday is the Milwaukee Huskies regular season sim on that end. Today is the first round of the playoffs. We have won the President's Trophy. We're playing Detroit. We're 0-2 against Detroit on the channel. Siders a 97. And they got Mikko Rantanen. Round 1, game 1. Here we go.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Lets it go from the slot. Turns it aside. Takes the feed after his goalie chooses not to cover up. Solid hit on the play. Can't make the connection on the pass. Taken along the wall by Poirier. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. And he takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove. Hart's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Setaguchi's known for launching pucks from the blue line, guys. His thunderclap zone ability is that powerful slap shot he delivers from the point, and you know what? It's a scary shot.
The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. And he takes the feed. And he takes the feed. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Still early on in this frame. James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. The game is still scoreless. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway.
No, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the chompers on that play.
Yeah, this seems like it's going to be a tone tonight. The hit, the body contact, make sure it's a regular part of the game.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hart's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Sider's really good at delivering long breakout passes to get things going for his squad, guys. That's his send-it zone ability, and it's how he likes to transition the play.
Moving into the attacking zone. The Red Wings will play it against the wall. Swatted away with a stick. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Detroit's got it in their own zone. The Red Wings are in transition. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. And he slides it quickly to Danielson. Here we go. One-man rush here. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Centering in front. And that doesn't connect. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Oh, he got all of that against the boards. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Flyers win it. And a good solid hit on that play. Quick pass to Ouellette. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here's a chance. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Had to be sharp. That's a grade A chance.
Oh, what a stick save, and it stays out.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
It's in! He scores! The Red Wings draw first blood here with an early goal.
Not much to choose from in the first half of the period. Now you got a leader, and we'll see how this game plays out.
Moves it quickly over to Zadina. Takes control of the puck. Dishes it to Poirier. Here's a short pass to Rantanen. The Flyers take it along the wing. Handles the pass. The Flyers take it along the wall. And that's broken up. The Red Wings move it ahead. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Quick feed to Gibson. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Setaguchi's got the puck now in his own end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
He tries that extra move. I mean, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you've got to just push the puck a little deeper. Now he's got to chase.
Now a quick pass to Setaguchi. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. More than half the period has expired. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Detroit's won the draw. And now he tries to get it across to Allison. Handles the pass up to the middle of the ice. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. And the puck's knocked loose. Pinned up along the boards. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Benson. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, rocked along the boards.
I almost feel the boards rattle where I'm standing here, James. That's a solid hit.
Moves it to Benson. Slides the puck to Cizik. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Detroit's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Benson. Quick pass to Cizik. Played big in the moment there.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Pressure save right there. There's a hit on the play. And gloves are dropped. Here we go. And hanging on for dear life, and this one comes to an end.
That doesn't feel very good either when you get dropped onto the ice like that. It's going to hurt a little bit. Probably less than getting punched in the face, though. You got guys running together at high speed. Eventually, somebody's going to get frustrated. I'd say both of them got frustrated at the same time there, and down the gloves go.
Well, the crowd's right back into this one after a pretty spirited tilt just moments ago. Here's a chance. Denies them in close. Excellent stick work on the play. Now he takes it over the line. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. And it's a quick pass to Poirier. Can't make it work. And he comes up with it. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Quick pass over to Manning. Philadelphia's ready to go on the attack. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Puts it in deep. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Puts it on net. Denies him with a save. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Handles Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Sends it in front. Takes a shot. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Takes the feed. There's a firm collision. And he stopped that one. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Philadelphia's puck possession was pretty poor in that first period. They turned it over way too often. Pretty lucky the score's close.
Poked away at center by Zadina. Handles the puck from the left side. Tries to get it to Rantanen. Pass broken up. Setaguchi's got it in the defensive zone. Here he is in front. Oh, a clutch save. Oh, turns it aside once again. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Rantanen. And the puck skips away after that move.
Tries that last move. Maybe he should just shoot the puck or get it deep. Got to chase now.
Trying to gain a step. Gagne's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed from his own end. Takes the pass. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Gets it over to Gagne. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Buchnevich has been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Philadelphia's won the draw in the neutral zone. And a little body contact on that play.
Seider's going to hear it from the crowd for the rest of the night. He caused that earlier injury to the home team player, and they're not very happy with him.
Philadelphia's through center and now in the offensive end. Into the corner now. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Gains the zone through the middle. The Flyers will play it in their own end. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Seider's lugging the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Rocks him on the play. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. And they'll dump it in. The Flyers have it behind the cage. And they send it right back to them. The Flyers move to the offensive zone. Quick feed down low. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Nice feed. Detroit's on the attack.
Lutz collects the puck in the offensive zone. His last goal put them in front.
The Flyers have it now. Good hit on the play. Shot! Makes the glove stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Buchnevich is not going to be able to return to the game. Just got word from the PR department. He's out for the night.
All right, thanks very much for the update, Mr. Ferraro, and we'll see how things are impacted here with the line juggling going forward. And it was right there, and the stick essentially implodes.
Nothing really you can do about it. Go grab another one, I guess.
Here in the back half of this period. The Red Wings lead it 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Flyers take it along the wall. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Detroit's moving it into the offensive end. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. From the neutral zone now. The Flyers have it from their own end. Gibson's been slashed. Penalty coming up. Here comes the official's decision.
I don't know that there's any time for an undisciplined penalty that could be a good one. With a one-goal lead is definitely not it.
The Flyers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Great opportunity to get this game back to level. A power play, trailing by 1. This is a huge opportunity.
Shuts it down. What a stop. Hart's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Larkin's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Flyers win the draw. Here he is from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, they probably want to redo on that. Moves the puck along the half wall. There's a solid collision. Puck slid down the ice. And now he moves it to Owens. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Detroit's got possession while undermanned. Fires it on net. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Lutz gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Vincent's won it in their own end. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Lead pass ahead. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Couple of cool things on this shot here, James. Shooting that snapper on the move. He's got his head up the whole way, looking for the open space.
Oh, and it stays out with the toe save. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Came up with a nice save. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. The Flyers have it behind the net. Slides it quickly to Gagne. Takes the feed from the left side. That one's off the blocker.
Hart's not had many moments to breathe tonight. He's faced a heck of a lot of dangerous chances. Been busy from almost the opening drop of the puck, and he's given his team a chance to win.
Philadelphia's won the draw and they'll go to work. Gives them nothing in front.
Owens had been rehabbing an injury, but now he's back in the lineup, and he gets a shot on goal in his first game.
Here's a short pass to Bolia. Philadelphia's moving it along the wing. Quick feed to Hughes.
Rantanen's ready to go.
And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Detroit's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact. My goodness, what a save by Hart.
Well, not much they're going to be able to do about that. The power play failed. Now they go back to even strength.
Here in the later stages of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. Headman pass. Stays with it. Centering feed. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Receives the pass. Shot. Glove save made by Hart. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. The Flyers take possession in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Shot! That's off a stick. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Gibson. Grabbed along the boards by Ronaldo. We got a penalty coming up here. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, just wide! Whistle blown, stopping the play.
They're going to have to regroup a little bit here, James. This late penalty puts them in a tough spot.
The Red Wings get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
You can really gain some momentum on your first power play. Even if you don't score, get some chances, make it a positive event.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Hughes is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. Detroit's won the draw. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Slides it back to the blue line.
I'm sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit as the play continues.
And he slides it quickly to Lutz. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. The goal light's on, but they're waving this off immediately here, Razor.
We'll get another look, but this call is that the puck went off the player's glove and he pushed it into the net. It can bounce off you. You can't just direct it in, though. This is real teamwork here. I mean, this passing is crisp and sharp and on the tape. And then the scorer gets the puck with a chance to finish it off.
On the heels of that goal, both teams back at center ice, and we will continue to play on. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Red Wings have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Quick shot, and he gets a blocker on that. Sends it quickly to Manning. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. And that pass doesn't go. All right, that brings period number 2 to an end. The ice resurfacers coming out onto the ice. They'll give it a little cleaning, and I can see Ray Ferraro down there between the benches tap dancing. I can only imagine where he needs to go. Third period, just around the corner.
Don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now. That pot continues to grow.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. 40 minutes into this one here, Razor, how do you see things?
Philadelphia's had such a meager total of shots on goal. Predictably, they haven't scored. They've got to get more pucks to the net.
Quick pass to Setaguchi. Detroit's on the attack. Santina's got it deep in the offensive end. Pucks it away in his own end. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Trying just a little bit too much there, foiled on that play.
And some textbook body contact there. A chance out front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Angles it over to Hughes. Great reach with the poke check. Back to the blue line. Scores! That's 3 unanswered now.
Oh, there seems to be no way to stop them. They got one, and it seemed like the momentum just changed so far in one team's favor.
It's a snowball effect now. The Red Wings haven't missed much tonight, Ray.
No, they'd have to play really poorly to screw up this now. They have played outstanding hockey.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. The Red Wings played along the boards. the net. Moves it quickly over to Benson. Lays it to another.
Yeah, it's been a theme tonight for him, James. It's like there's not even a puck out there. He just keeps running into the opposition time and time again.
Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Lots of time left in this period. The Red Wings have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Owens has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Philadelphia's got it in the offensive zone. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Whistle stops the play. The Red Wings will serve 2 for slashing. The Flyers send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, they get another chance here. They've earned the power play. They haven't got anything on their power plays yet. Haven't had a lot of them, but here's a nice chance for them.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Philadelphia's got the puck. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. And that's turned aside. Takes the feed. The Flyers carry it along the wall. That's gloved by Hart. Larkin's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Gets it out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Benson's taking it from his own end. Bank pass feed. Danielson's got it into offensive territory. Fires it. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke.
Not a really difficult save, but I want to focus a little bit on that point shot. He never misses the net. That thing's on the net. It's dangerous because there's generally rebounds to be had.
The Flyers gain control of the puck. Takes the return feed. To his teammate. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. Gets in front of it. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Dishes it to Benson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And some good footwork to kick it away. Hammers it from the point.
The Flyers are grinding away. Even though they're way down, they're still generating chances. This one hits the post and is unlucky for them as it stays out.
And the puck's booted away.
Sider's up at the box.
Slick feed. Oh, he'll feel that one. Detroit's penalty is now expired.
Well, no go on that power play. They were able to move the puck around, and I guess at times it looked dangerous, but just nothing really going on the power play. They let that one slip through their fingers.
Detroit's got possession of the puck. The Flyers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Drives it to the crease. Fantastic save.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save.
From the left side, moves it up ahead. The Flyers gain possession. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Zadina's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Hughes. The Red Wings play it along the boards. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Manning. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Puck scooped up by Manning. Poked away by Rantanen. Hammers a shot. Oh, what a big-time stop by Hart. Well past the midway mark of this period, Detroit's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. Takes the puck. Oh, zero fear to get in front of that shot. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. A chance in front. He scores. Now it's only a 2-goal game.
Also, it gets progressively better for them, but they need another one. They got to throw a quick back-to-back goal up here.
Philadelphia's still got to find 2 more goals, but they at least have one back.
That gives them a little bit of hope, and the bench seems to have come alive a little bit.
And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. The Flyers have it against the wall. Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Flyers cross the line and gain the zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gay. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
And he takes the dish. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Grabs it in his own end. Quick feed to Seider. And he takes the pass. A chance in front. And that's intercepted. Takes the puck at the point. Moves it to Seider. And now he moves it quickly to Larkin. Slides the puck over. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Nice poke check. Moves inside. Stones him in front.
Really like his positioning here as he's able to get the glove up there to make the save. But it doesn't have to be a spectacular, crazy save because he's in a good spot.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Flyers are still trailing by 2. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes the puck. Sends the pass over. Hart's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now would be critical.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Good read by the winger as the 2 centers tie up. Made the save on the play. Moss works the puck in his own zone. Zadina's going to play it against the half wall. Harvey's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Offense his own face-off and he wins the draw. Stones up with the blocker. Moves the puck. The Flyers are across the line and into the offensive end. Nearing the final minute of the third. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. And a solid shot tying up his opponent. Oh, what a save with the stick by Hart. Quick pass to Zadina. To the empty net. Philadelphia's in transition. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Mercer's moving it ahead. A shot into the yawning cage. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, he just got hit by a freight train.
This has to seem like rush hour to him. He can't get from one end of the ice to the other without getting run over.
A shot at the empty net. Tries to feed it over to Gibson. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Danielson's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Detroit's got possession here in their own end. Passes it over to Rantanen. Fails to find the open man. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. 1-0, it's not do or die, but how important is that win?
Well, you feel better about yourself. You feel like you've got the leg up, which you do. And now you put so much pressure on your opponents for Game 2.
That'll do it from Rinkside here this evening. From all of us here at EA Sports, my name is James Cebulski. Playoff hockey, it's simply the best. And we'll see you at the next postseason game. Cheers. No shortage of intensity in game number 1 of this playoff series, and tonight should be no different with game number 2. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The quest for Lord Stanley's mug continues right here tonight, and we are underway. Can't make the connection on the pass. The Red Wings played along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Rantanen. And there's the save. Harvey's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed a cover there.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. And he regains control of the puck. Shot! Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. Detroit's moving it up the ice. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Harvey's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
The Flyers win the draw. Setaguchi's stick handling in his own zone. Slides the cross-ice pass. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Detroit's grabbed a hold of the puck. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Sends a pass over. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Don't mind the idea, but it doesn't work. Now you got to chase.
Setaguchi's got it now deep inside his own end. Scrum along the wall. Pass back to the point. Here's a shot, and the puck dies with the trapper save. Here's the pass down low. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Nothing doing.
He misses by a large margin. He's right in the middle of the ice.
Plays the body into that play. And that's broken up.
Oh, that hurt from here. He didn't take anything out of that hit. He delivered it really as hard as he could.
Goodness.
Yeah, sending a message early there, James. He gets the body contact.
And that one's turned aside. Here's a short pass to Drew. From the point, they take control of it. And it's kicked away. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. And now it's over to Owens. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Nice pass. Here they come on the rush. Can't make it work. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Here's a collision with some authority. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Quick feed to Owens. Slides the puck across to Manning. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Moves the puck across to Dave. Good stand-up hit. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Boom! What a hit!
Man, James, we're feeling that up here. What a solid body check delivered there. He's known for this, and he doesn't miss this opportunity.
Moves it around along the half wall. And he gets sandwiched into the wall.
That's really well played by the defensive player. He took away the angle, forced him into a spot, and then laid the hit.
Past the midway mark in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Detroit's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Takes the pass from the left wing. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. And he lowers the boom there. Gains the zone from the right. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Gives him a jolt with that hit. From the left side, takes it at center. Along the half wall with the puck. And he puts that one aside with ease. Big hit.
Well, he's going to have to pick himself up, but then he's got to go get his twig, which is slid all the way over there before he can get back in the play.
Ronaldo's moving the puck through his own zone. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here's a shot. Hart's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
In the final moments of this period, the game is still scoreless. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Sider. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. And he takes the feed. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Lutz. Pass broken up. Detroit's got it against the boards. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Handles the pass. Good stand-up hit on the play. The Red Wings have it now. Slides it over with pace to Drew. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Takes a shot. Goalie with the stop. Harvey's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
The centermen glide into position. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. And he passes it up ahead to Manning. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. Moss plays it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Allison. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Puck moved over to Bolia. Here they come up along the wing. A centering chance! And that's stopped! Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Shot! Denies him on the slapper! Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Hey kids, don't forget if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of our players sign autographs after the game.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Rantanen. Takes it to the front. Harvey's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Philadelphia's won the draw. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Poked away in the neutral zone by Larkin. It's a check. He's got a step. He scores! Too sweet.
A quick check in the shoulder to make sure that he's in clear and then focus on the net. A nice fake, a nice move, a nice shot. And it's in the back of the cage.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Quick pass to Gibson. Gives him a whack, and the officials are going to call this one. Here comes the call.
Now, the bench isn't very happy with that penalty. Now they know the penalty killers are going to have to get the job done to protect the lead.
Rantanen's looking to turn the tide of this matchup, guys, and he can do that with his zone ability. It's an important aspect of his game.
Detroit's won the faceoff. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Quick shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
I'm always impressed with this. I don't know if the goalies really see it through all that traffic, James, but they get themselves into the best position they can. They cover as much net as they can, and they make the save like this through traffic.
Hangs onto the puck. Passes out front. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. And he had the answer on that play.
Dead center, excellent save.
Solid hit on the play. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And they get that puck down the ice. Taken along the wall by Seider. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Enters the offensive zone from the left. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Cruz got it against the boards. Huge steal in his own end. He grabs the puck here at the point. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Oh, and he gets leveled. You can see this one coming.
Some players love to score goals. He loves to deliver big hits.
Denies him again.
I guess this is another reason the position is so hard, James. You make that first save, but you're not done. Here comes another one. You've got to be in good enough shape to make that second save. Gruhl's been looking for the door here to get off the ice after he was injured in the middle of this shift.
Hughes will take the face-off here as this man advantage is about to resume. Benson's won it off the face-off. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Larkin.
Gibson's ready to join the play.
Quick pass across to Larkin. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. The Flyers lead it 1-0. Owens wins it inside the neutral zone. Detroit still trailing in this one as their power play fails to capitalize. Breakaway! Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break and it's in the net.
Philadelphia is now up by 2 in the second.
They worked hard to push this lead from 1 to 2. I like the way that they've been playing.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Passes over to Seider. Here's a short pass to Rantanen. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. How did he stop that one?
It's a really good save. In tight, he shuts down the area where the puck can go by getting out onto the puck, and there's nowhere for the shooter to put it.
Feeds it down low. Detroit's looking to break out. They've got numbers here, and he's got that one. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come on the attack. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Across the line, down the left wall. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and he keeps it here. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Denied by the goaltender. Hart's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Philadelphia's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. Handles the puck. Big hit.
That became the end of the road there. The power forward really used his weight and laid out a good hit.
The Flyers move it in. Moves it quickly over to Gibson. Denied that one. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Red Wings have it now. Can't find his man. And there's the whistle icing the call. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
They've got a tired group against them. That win sets up an offensive play.
Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
I know what he's trying to do, get into space to shoot it, but now you got to chase because you've turned it over.
Carries the puck up through center. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Feeds the puck to Dave. Grabs it in his own end. Slides it across to Dave. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Lutz. Feeds it over to Dave. Oh, they probably want a redo on that. And now he angles it across to Seider. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Flyers have it against the wall. Pass it up ahead. Moves it over to Gagne. The Red Wings take possession in the neutral zone. Drives to the sweet spot. Nice save from point-blank range.
They work the puck into a scoring spot, get a pretty good chance on goal. They just can't find a way to finish it off.
Quick feed to Lutz. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Flyers take it along the wall. Takes the feed. Great heads-up play by the defender. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Red Wings gain possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. And sends it just out of reach. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
He tries that extra move. I mean, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you've got to just push the puck a little deeper. Now he's got a chance. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
A little bit like a hooking penalty. You're not going to get called for slashing if your stick's on the ice.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Key for any team on the power play is to get control of the puck first. So we'll look at the face-off, and this power play at the very least has to generate a little momentum. It's their first crack at it tonight.
Owens is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Larkin's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Owens is quick on the draw. Denied by Hart. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Puck grabbed by Larkin. Moves it to Manning. Fires it! Nice stick save by the goaltender. Got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twig.
He's got to work hard to find the puck through all the bodies right in front of him.
Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Big time hit against the boards. Tell me this, what would you rather take? Against the wall or against the open ice?
Oh, no, I want it up against the wall, but you got to get close. If you're a foot or two away, you bounce like a basketball.
Big collision. Lutz and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Moves it to Lutz. Rips it, and a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. The Flyers pick up steam and are on the attack. Aaron pass, and the play's broken up. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Oh, wow! That had some hot sauce on that collision.
Did it ever, James? I mean, you could see he was raring to get a hit in to try and change a little bit of the momentum, and the shoulder went into the player. That's a solid, clean hit.
The Flyers win the draw. Hammers the shot.
The Flyers continue to lead, but they would have loved to have stretched it out after that one hits the post.
And not much on that one. They're like a swarm of bees out here with this pressure. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Steps across the blue line.
Poirier's up and ready to join the play.
Poirier's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here.
A lot of head shaking on the bench when you go back after a power play like that. Well executed, lots of pressure, just couldn't finish.
And he slides it quickly to Polia. Here's a shot! Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Ray Ferraro is between both benches. Ray, what do you make of the first two periods tonight?
The Red Wings' frustrations are going to build here, and they got to be careful of that because they've had all kinds of chances and shots. They've run into a red-hot goalie.
With possession along the wall. Philadelphia is going to play it from the corner. Hammers it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Hart's played an excellent game. His save percentage has been really strong, as you might expect, but they just can't score at the other end.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Flyers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Hart's got the puck, and he'll hang on for the whistle.
Well, in a close game, you've got to be in control of things, and he's had an excellent night so far.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Larkin's won a big draw on their own end. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Poirier. Gains the zone. And a good solid hit on that play. Gets the puck over to Benson. Sends it out in front. Picked off in front. From the open ice, they gain the line. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Poked away at center by Mercer. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Detroit's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, there was some TNT with that collision there.
Yeah, that wasn't just going to rub somebody out of the play.
And we've got a fight. Down he goes, fairly one-sided, would you say?
Yeah, I've been on the other side of that one side, and you're happy when it goes down to the ice because you know help is on the way.
Story of my life in elementary school, Ray.
And looked even until it wasn't, and the road team gets a clear decision here.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Philadelphia's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Oh, nice one with the paddle save. Detroit's across the blue line. He got all of that hit. Gagne scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. The Red Wings gain control of it. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Detroit's got the puck. And that's knocked away. Here's a short pass to Lutz. Takes the pass. Allison's got it along the wing. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Seider. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Flyers lead this one 2-0. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Takes a shot, and that's denied by Hart. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. The Flyers take possession here in the open ice. A nasty whack, and the officials all over that one. Delayed penalty, goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out there. That pass goes a little sideways. Centering pass! Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
Hey, it looks great. Great shot, great passing, but until you make it tough on the goalie and get to a rebound, it's not going to work.
Moves it quickly over to Rantanen. Here's a backhander. There it is! His first career
Well, you got to be careful that the clock melts away fast on you, but now they've got a chance.
Philadelphia's won the draw. Scrum along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Mercer. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Nice feed. Receives the pass. Here's a shot, and that carries off a stick. Quick shot. Reaches sound with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Shot, and he makes the save. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Mercer. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot and makes the save. Detroit's got it along the wall. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Harvey's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Detroit still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes.
Hey, James, they're going to wind that back.
That's the hat trick. Listen to this place.
And here comes the hats. I love this tradition, although I will tell you, they collect the hats up. They used to give them to us, and you're like, what am I going to do? I'm not wearing somebody else's hat.
The Flyers have now given themselves some breathing room in this third period.
They've ground the game down now, James, where they're really in control with that second goal lead.
Takes the feed. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. Takes the feed at the back end. Now a quick pass to Sider. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The centermen glide into position. Philadelphia's got it in the defensive zone. Slick feed. And now he tries to get it across to Gibson. And makes the routine save. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. The Flyers have really been strutting their offensive prowess and been impressed tonight.
I really have. They can put it on cruise control now. A large lead here in the third period.
Takes a shot, and there's the save. Harvey's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Gagne. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Red Wings get a hold of it. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Philadelphia's performance tonight would rate among their best this season. What an outstanding game.
A centering chance! Across the line. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Here in the later stages of this period, Philadelphia's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Knocked away. And he takes the dish. He was totally locked in on that play. Quick feed to Umberger. They put the puck into the offensive end. Quick feed to Lutz. And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. Taken by Groove. Willette's got it in the defensive end. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. And that one's turned away.
Groove's looking a little rejuvenated. He had that fight earlier. Now he had a 5-minute break to rest, but he's back at it. A good shot on goal.
Crowd's buzzing, ready to get things back underway, and I think the officials are too. Detroit's won the draw. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, he snaps the glove save off there. Excellent chance in the slot.
The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he takes the pass. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. And now he passes up to Mercer. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Setaguchi's lugging the puck. Benson's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Man, you can almost feel the frustration oozing out of the players here. They're down a bunch. They take another penalty. This can't get over quick enough. Philadelphia's going to have to make an adjustment here. Their injured player will not be back tonight.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Hughes has it in the defensive end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. The Red Wings will kill off a few extra seconds now. From the right side, they gain the zone. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Bully is taking it from his own end. The Flyers take it across the line. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. Into the offensive zone. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Lutz slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Picks up the puck in his own end. Moves it to Benson. Chance in front. Finally comes up with a stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, anybody who thought that this was going to be a quick series has been sorely mistaken after tonight.
At the very least, you drop that first game. All you can think about is not the big picture. It's the small one. We need to split the first two games. They did a really good job.
Yeah, mission accomplished tonight. Now, I love how this tradition has built over the last decade or so here, Razor, and the fans love it too.
It's really kind of a cool thing. I thought when it started it wouldn't last. Now I see why it does. It's a great connection for the players and their fans.
And that'll do it for Ray Furrow. I'm James Cybulski. Thank you. It is time for game number 3 of this playoff series. It's been a fun one so far. James and Ray ready to bring you the action here on EA Sports. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The quest for Lord Stanley's puck continues right here tonight, and we are underway. Gibson's got the puck in his own zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. There's a firm collision. Detroit's in now. Slides the puck over. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And now it's grabbed by Zadina. Detroit's got it along the wall. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. That's gloved by Hart. James Cebulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he denies him with a fantastic stop there. Picked up along the wall by Mercer. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Big hit on the play. Did you catch that down there?
I almost caught his gloves. He got flat. What a hit.
My goodness.
Yeah, they're going to try and set the tone of this game by using the body. There's a good, solid hit early in the game.
And the puck's kicked free. Grabbed along the boards by Larkin. Quick pass to Mercer. And now he moves it to Poirier. Sends the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. And a little body contact on that play. Manages to hang on. Stopped by the goaltender.
Quick glove hand here and gets the glove out to make the stop.
He got all of that one. The Flyers take it along the wing. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! Philadelphia's hard work in this opening period pays off.
Right when the anthem finished, these guys were on it. They've done a really terrific job and are well rewarded for that first goal.
And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck across to Lutz. The Flyers have it against the wall. Scoops up the puck now. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Dumps it into the O-zone. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Lutz. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Up along the wing. Here they come on the attack. Tremendous stop by Hart. Moves the puck. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Good hit on the play. Directed over to Gibson. Poked away in the neutral zone by Seider. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Giftopoulos. Big time hit on the play. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Tries that last move. Maybe he should just shoot the puck or get it deep. Got to chase now.
And then got caught up in traffic and hits a stick.
One-stop shop for everything. You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts,
And here we go. And down he goes, pretty much bringing an end to this one.
Yeah, he was in control of this fight the entire way. The Flyers will want to build on that. On the road, you want to be as aggressive as you possibly can.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw.
58 seconds.
Gets the puck in deep. Detroit's got it behind the net. Philadelphia's got possession here in the neutral zone.
Giftopoulos is going to be the focus of the boos for the rest of the night here. The home crowd is not going to let him forget that they're not happy after he was involved in that injury-related play earlier in the game.
Moves it to the middle. Takes a shot. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
That's not great timing, James. I mean, you're trying to get back in the game. Now you've got to kill this penalty off, too.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
The power play guys are hungry and over the boards quickly. This is their first power play tonight. Of course, it starts with a face-off in the offensive zone.
Stones him on the one-timer. Larkin's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Philadelphia's got it in the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Hart's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Gibson's got a quick release, and when he's in motion, his shot is so hard to catch. That's his make-it-snappy zone ability, and it gives him the edge when he's coming in hot.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. The Flyers have it behind the cage. Sends a pass over. To the low slot. And now it's over to Owens. Back to the point it goes. Here's a chance. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Not able to connect.
Oh, after being on the receiving end of that hit, James, no surprise. He's heading slowly to the bench.
Puck scooped up by Larkin. And the puck clears the zone. Boley is going to play it against the half wall. And that goes off a player. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Philadelphia's got to hold him against the wall. Here they come. Nice dish from the left wing. Slides it across. And that pass doesn't go. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. The Flyers are going to have to move it up quickly here if they're going to capitalize on this power play. Philadelphia's moving it up the ice. Here's the pass. Puts it on net. Handles that one. Hart's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did. Owens looked pretty banged up after he was on the receiving end of this huge hit.
Setaguchi's thunderclap zone ability is that big-time slap shot that he likes to launch from the blue line, guys. If he gets the time to wind it up, look to him to create a scoring chance.
Can't make the connection on the pass. Yeah, the officials caught that hack. Fans are getting frustrated here, but I don't think they have anyone to blame but their team.
Some nights just don't go your way. It's looking like this is one of those nights.
The Flyers will get a small sample size of a 5-on-3.
This 5-on-3 is not very long, James, so the face-off is critical. Take advantage of the time you have by winning the draw.
Turned aside with the glove by Hart. Here in the late going of the frame, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Vincent's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And that's deflected off someone in front. Wrist one in front, and his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Hughes has won it here in center. Santina's got the puck. The Flyers have it from their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Takes the feed from the left side. Look at that hit. Let's get physical. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Slides the puck across to Zadina. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Hughes. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Quick feed to Manning. Detroit's got the puck. Moves the puck over to Setaguchi. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And a direct hit right there. That concludes period number 1. I cannot believe they got one of the all-time great 90s hip-hop acts getting set to play for the fans here in this intermission. I can't wait for this. We'll come back with period number 2 in just a bit.
It's time to support those around us with our monthly food drive.
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Detroit's on the attack. Shot, glove save. Harvey's got the puck, and he's going to go for the whistle here.
He hasn't had a lot to do this period, but he's been excellent and has been able to control the pace of play.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Philadelphia's got a 2-0 lead. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. Slides it to Zadina. Detroit's crossed the line and on the attack. Philadelphia's moving it along the wing. Can't connect on the pass. From the left side, they gain the zone. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. The Flyers take over on possession. That's blocked. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Handles the puck at the point. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Zadina. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Sends the feed in front, and that's intercepted. Just a crushing hit against the wall. And he regains control of the puck. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. The Flyers have played from the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's off a stick. Nice pass. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Fires it on net. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Moves it over to Gagne. Uses the force on that hit. Shot, blocker, save, and a good one by Hart.
He's sharp on this one, out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends it out front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Harvey's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Owens quick on the draw. Slides the puck to Manning. Sends it into the offensive zone. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Moves it to Manning. Looking to set up offensively. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Crooks. Works it across to Franzen. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Angles it over to Sider. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Crooks takes the puck. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Big time stop. There's another stop.
Oh, he's on it there. Both saves are really good ones.
Sider's moving the puck through his own zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Moves it in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Quick pass to Umberger. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Feeds it on over to Dave. And that's broken up. And he takes the feed. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Dished on over to Rantanen. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Quick shot! Gets a piece of it with the stick and keeps it out. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Now he slides it up to Rantanen. The Flyers get a hold of it. Gibson's dragging it along the line. Zadina stick handling in his own zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Larkin. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Don't mind the idea, but it doesn't work. Now you got to chase.
Philadelphia's looking to break out. The Flyers work it through center. Detroit's in transition. Maintains possession. And he takes the feed. Levels them on the ice.
James, I love that hit because it was delivered fast and legally. He put his shoulder right through his chest.
The Red Wings have it now. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Scores! Oh, what a shot! He got all of that one. The Flyers with another goal here late in the second. I don't know if they want this period to end, though.
No, this is a fun zone for them. They have scored almost at will. They've set up for a really comfortable third.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Cuts to the front. Oh, he had the answer on that one.
Harvey's comfortable back in the net. He's got a big lead and he hasn't had many shots to deal with.
Can't make it work. Handles the pass. Lowers the boom with that hit. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Back at the point, they set it up. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
That's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Philadelphia's got a 3-goal lead. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. And he moves it up to Crooks. Poked away at center by Poirier. Handles the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Stops him with a glove. Harvey's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Good read by the... Stars! What a way to finish this, Ray.
Sorry, James. You give up one that late in the period, it is really difficult to recover.
The Red Wings have got one late here in the second. What does this do for a team?
Well, it gives you a little bit of hope, but man, they've been so far in the hole. This isn't enough hope to think you can really come back.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Final frame is underway here. Ray Ferraro, is that a level and gives us his analysis of the first 2 periods of play.
The Red Wings continue to chase the game. And really, it's kind of a miracle, James, that they're in it. They don't have any shots on goal.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
It'll be their initial power play of the evening, James. The best power plays, they move the puck and move their feet at the same time. You'll force the penalty killers back a little more defensively than they'd like to be.
Scrum ensues along the boards. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a chance in front! And that's intercepted. Nice job to escape the zone. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Great poke check on the reach. Looks to pass it to Manning. Moves the puck along the half wall. He scores! A short-handed marker.
I don't think the penalty killers ever really look for a shorty, but if the opportunity's there, now they're more aggressive than they've ever been.
The Flyers have put in a complete team effort tonight, but they've really looked good offensively.
Their arms are going to be tired from all the times they've had them up in the air here. This has been a dominating offensive performance.
No kidding. Moves it quickly over to Benson. Picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. He scores! Look at that, the breakaway and the finish too sweet.
Now you get out in the clear, and if you're confident, you feel you're going to score every time. Look how smooth he was on that breakaway to put it away.
Hughes will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. Levels them with the head. Philadelphia's got the puck shorthanded. Looking to break out here on the power play.
I'd like to see him be a little bit more direct on the entry into the zone. They haven't got set up, and as a result, they don't really have a shot yet on this power play.
Tries to get it out of their own end, and they get the job done. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Hughes moves it into the attacking end. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck, and manages to clear the zone. Passes on over to Franzen. The Red Wings are in transition. Hangs onto the puck. Takes the feed. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
Lutz will take the face-off here as this man advantage is about to resume. The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck.
Gibson's time is almost done.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
They're not going to be too thrilled when they get a look at the film on that power play. Ineffective, and maybe more importantly, they give up the short-handed goal.
Here's a save by Hart. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Lots of time left in this period. Philadelphia's put on an excellent display of firepower, leading 5-1. The Flyers win the faceoff. Sends the pass in front. Another pass. Here's a shot, and he makes a save there. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone.
Poirier's on it tonight. I mean, once he stumbles, that play could die, yet he keeps it alive, makes the pass, and now the puck advanced up the ice.
Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. From the neutral zone now. Takes the pass. And now he angles it across to Larkin. The Flyers take possession in the defensive end. Nice feed. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Poirier. That's a big-time hit along the wall.
It is, James. I love the way he used the angle. He took away all the ice.
And they're going to go after that. nice effective use of the wrestling move.
Yeah, you don't see that all the time, but this fight had punched itself out. I'll tell you why I don't like this fight. I get that he's frustrated, but my feet are sore. I've been standing down here for 2.5 hours.
How does it impact us? Those are the real questions we ask here. Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! The Red Wings win the draw. Sider's got it in the defensive end. Pass broken up. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Trapper save! Harvey's on top of that one for a whistle.
Little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Flyers lead it by a score of 5-1. Their offense came to play in a big way tonight. Denies him! Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Owens wins the draw on their own end. There's a solid collision. Slides the puck over to Owens. The Flyers take it along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Sider. Across the line from center. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Now he takes it over the line. And that pass goes off a stick. Philadelphia's got it against the boards. Detroit's gained possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. Receives the pass. Turned aside with the club by Hart. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. Poirier's lugging the puck. The Red Wings take it across the blue line. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. With some open space at center. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. The Flyers play it along the boards. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. And some textbook body contact there. Broken up by Poirier. Dumps it in. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. The transition game now into full effect as they move across the blue line. Made the stop on the play.
Love the way that he shoots the snapshot on the move. Forces the goalie to move along with him and into a pretty good save.
The Red Wings played along the wing. Takes the feed. Fires it. Gets in front of it. Hart's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Flyers have been all over them tonight. 5-1 is where we sit. The Red Wings win the draw. Takes control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Sider. Zadina's got it along the wing. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Umberger. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, that's a rattler. Did you hear those boards rattle? The Red Wings gain possession with the stop. Cizik's taking it from his own end. Harvey's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, Philadelphia's got a 5-1 lead. They've been on cruise control all night. Hughes has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. And the save. Harvey's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. The Flyers take possession off the faceoff. Gagne's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Umberger. Slick feed. And he connects with the long bomb. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Rantanen. Goes right to the crease. You'll need more than that to beat him. Hard hit on the play.
Wow, did he ever finish him hard. And when he dropped, he also dropped his stick. Now he's got to collect himself.
And they score again. And listen to this place here. These fans have turned on the home team.
I don't know what's worse, James, giving up the goal or that the clock stops again. When you're getting pumped like this, you want to get out of here as fast as you can.
Philadelphia's won the draw. Moves it to Benson. Slammed hard against the wall.
That's a 50-yard dash in a 25-yard gym.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. And it goes right off his bucket to stay out. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Huge steal at his own end. What a hit against the wall.
I like there's no quit on this team, but they're down so much. I don't know if it's going to make any difference.
Dropped him in the open ice. And he takes the dish. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And now he moves it to Mercer. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
I know what he's trying to do, get into space to shoot it, but now you got to chase because you've turned it over.
And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Well, a big victory here as they now go up 2-1 in the series.
Well, back and forth we go as it's tied at 1-1. Now, who's going to get the leg up? They are. They've got the 2-1 series lead.
Great night of playoff hockey, and we'll do it all again when we see you next time here on EA Sports. Good night. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. And that doesn't reach the net. Quick pass to Sider. Through center along the wing. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Oh, they probably want to redo on that. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Sider. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, he destroys him on the play. That opportunity's rejected.
As the coach told us before the game, they want to set a physical tone. There's a good hit early.
On attack along the boards. Scores!
Well, quickly the road team gets an upper hand here, and always a little more uncomfortable for the home team when they have to play from behind.
The Flyers have to be loving this start.
You'd love for every start on the road to be this good. The early goal, a good couple of first shifts. Now you want to push through this first period.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Tries to get the puck over to Bushnevich. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Handles the pass at center. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Moves it quickly over to Ouellette. Puck dumped in. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. And he takes the pass. Nice zone entry from the left. Quick snap! Quick stop by Hart.
Buchnevich's first game back doesn't show any signs of rust, James. I like the way he skated, and there he gets a shot on goal.
And the puck skips away after that move. Here's a short pass to Ouellette. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. Days won the draw inside the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. Slides the puck over. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gagne. Shot! That's gloved by Hart. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Detroit's won the draw. On a good textbook hit there. Detroit's got it in their own zone. They go on the attack from the left side. Dumps the puck in. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Allison. Thunderous collision along the boards. From the slot, fires away. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Now, this is a good save here, James. I mean, he's got to read the play to get into position to make this stop. A difficult one from the slot.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Philadelphia is looking to break out. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Oh, that had some hot sauce on that hit. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, he got clobbered.
Man, did he ever. And to make matters worse, he's got a stick knocked out of his hands. Now he's got to go chase the twig down. Rantanen's last stick's in the garbage dump. He had to go get a new one.
Here they come on the attack. Sends it out in front. And that goes off a stick. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Now a quick pass to Larkin. And that's blocked from someone in front. Oh, what a collision with that hit.
Known for this, he doesn't make any mistake. There's the opportunity to lay a body check out, and he's right on it.
Here's a chance behind the net. The backhand. He scores! And look who it is who delivers!
Watch the young guy. They don't really expect your young guys are going to carry your team, but he's on the board for his first career playoff goal.
Center's gliding out to the face-off dots here. The Flyers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Manning. Oh, what a save with the glove by Hart. won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Sends the pass over. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Moving into the attacking zone. Puck sent over to Owens. Quick feed to Manning. Philadelphia's on the attack. Tosses it on to Ouellette. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Flyers have it against the wall. Fires it into the offensive zone. Detroit's got the puck now. Philadelphia's got the puck in the corner. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Franzen's got it in the offensive zone. The Flyers move it ahead. Moves it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. Hart's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sends it over to Allison. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Gives them nothing in front. Big open ice hit.
Was it ever? He really closed off the room. Nowhere to go.
Takes a shot. And that goes off a body. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Day's moving the puck through his own zone. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Harvey's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Hughes is quick on the draw. Moves the puck. Into the attacking end. Centering to the middle. And that's stopped. And does it again.
You never want to leave the rebound, but if you do, you got to clean up your own mess. One save, two saves, and that thing's out of danger.
And a solid save there as we play on. Can't convert, but what a chance on the play.
Yeah, he works his way in for the rebound, and he's good in tight. But this one doesn't go.
What a save and a good one at that. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you'd like to visit on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Been a fun one so far, neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. Reaches out and uses the stick. Lays the body into that play. And he makes the save on that play. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Gibson's got it against the boards. Detroit's got the puck. Moves it to Rantanen. Detroit's got it in their own zone. He got all of that one. Quick pass to Gibson. Picks off the feed. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Flyers have it now. And that pass doesn't go. Takes the return feed. From the right side, takes the pass. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Can't make the connection on the pass. Here they come up along the wing. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves it quickly over to Gibson. Mercer swinging the puck through center ice. Shot! Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. And that's broken up. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Tosses it to Bushnevich. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, a whole lot of truculence with that.
That hit was delivered with intent. That's not to rub somebody out of the play. That's to send a message.
Harvey's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle. whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Can't make it work. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Pushes it across Tourlet. And now it's DeFronson. Detroit's got it along the wall. The Red Wings ready to go on the attack. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Pass right back. Nice zone entry on the left side. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. It's go time. And down he goes.
That's a clear winner right there. Both guys trying to give their team a little bit of a jump here, but the away team's not going to like the way that one turned out.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. The Flyers take possession off the faceoff. And that shot dies in traffic. The Flyers get a hold of it. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. The Flyers going to work on offense. Passes it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Sends a pass over. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Nice pass. Here's a short pass to Sider. Oh, what a stop! Giftopoulos plays it now. Slides the puck ahead to Benson. Solid hit on that play. And he takes the feed with the stop. And he takes the feed. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. And now it's over to Gibson. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Rantanen. Hughes lugs the puck through the neutral zone. And it's a quick pass to Rantanen. Just gets enough to keep it out. From the boards, he takes that pass. Pass in front. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. The Flyers play it along the boards. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for in that? Thesaurus.
Oh, you got it.
Truculent?
Yeah, I know you were ready to fire that up. That is a big hit. I knew you were digging for that one.
And a strong effort on that play. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Made the save on the play. Good hit. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Flyers will play it in their own end. And now he angles it across to Gibson. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Picked up along the wall by Gibson. Pass broken up. Detroit's moving it into the offensive end. Feeds it to Benson. Quick feed to Bushnevich. Sends it out in front. He scores! What a play! The Flyers have gone up by one late here in this second.
You've worked this hard to get yourself into the lead. You don't want to give it back here in the last quarter of this period.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Unable to reach that one. Quick pass over to Benson. There's a collision with some authority. Handles the pass from the right side. Philadelphia is looking to break out of their own end. And that pass goes awry. And now he tries to get it across to Benson. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Throws it in. Tries to feed it over to Benson. Rocks him. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. And now it's grabbed by Ouellet. Handles the pass. Moves it to Giftopoulos. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Grabbed along the boards by Ouellet. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Here in the later stages of this period, the Flyers are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Detroit's won the faceoff. Philadelphia's got the puck. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
Be sure to get your season tickets now at this year's playoff locations and prices. Pay the regular season ticket price for rounds 1 and 3. That offer
Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play.
locations for next season. Stop by section 145.
Time to find out who wants it more tonight as period number 3 is underway. Ray Ferraro is between both benches. Ray, what do you make of the first 2 periods tonight?
Detroit's working away and not generating much. That's got to change here in the third period, James. They want to get back in the game. They're going to get pucks to the net. Rebounds that are sitting there, they have to get them instead of having the puck cleared away.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
This is a pretty simplistic power play. They like to get the puck, shoot it, crash the net, get it back, and shoot it again. What a great time to have a man advantage as they trail by 1.
Denies him with the save. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Scrum along the boards. Slides it quickly to Rantanen. And he slides it quickly to Seider. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Benson's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Taken along the wall by Franzen. Quick pass to Larkin. And just like that, we are all tied up thanks to that power play goal.
I mean, the goal is awesome, James, but they had to earn that power play. They had shift over shift, started to put a little pressure on, felt like there was going to be either a goal or a penalty. They get the power play and then don't miss.
Philadelphia's won the draw and they take possession here in the open ice. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Stays with it. Quick feed down low. No one home on that play. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Here's the pass. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Moves it quickly over to Buchnevich. A chance in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Moss takes the puck. Takes the feed.
Zadina's usually a part of a winning strategy for their team. He hasn't generated anything offensively, yet here they are in a pretty decent spot.
Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Benson's picking up steam. A little back and forth. Can't find his man. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Poked away in the neutral zone. Slides the puck across.
Oh, he laid a solid. Well, James, you run around like that, you're going to have to pay the price eventually. And what that means is you're going to have to fight. Here he goes.
Good old-fashioned Donnybrook here. And takes him down with authority.
He was in control of this bout from the get-go and takes him down to finish it off. Not much to be said from the home team here. Their bench kind of quietly sits back down after their guy comes on the losing end of this bout.
Yeah, the air from this building seems to have just deflated in here. Well, this crowd's still in a bit of a frenzy after what we just witnessed moments ago. Both teams lining up for the face-off. The Flyers win it. Gets in front of the shot. Picked up along the boards by Gibson. And now he moves it quickly to Setaguchi. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised he was dead center and open to shoot that puck.
Still lots of time left in the period. We are all tied up in this one. The Flyers win the draw. Takes that pass back at the point. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. The Flyers carry it along the wall. Takes a shot and makes the save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Philadelphia's won the draw and they'll go to work. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Grabs the puck behind the net. Takes the pass. Takes the shot. And he's got the answer for that one. Harvey's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now would be critical.
The Red Wings win the faceoff. Lays out to get that one blocked. The Red Wings gain the zone. Dumps it in. The Flyers have it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here's a short pass to Cizik. Good stand-up hit. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Manning. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Handles the puck. Glove save by the goalie. Harvey's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked in traffic. The Flyers take it along the wing. Quick feed to Hughes. Rantanen's going to play it against the half wall. Fails to find the open man. Errant pass and they can't connect. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Flyers take it along the wall. Into the offensive end now. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And that's intercepted by Sider. And he regains control of the puck. Moves it to Moss. Across the line along the left wall. Centering feed. And that goes off a stick. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Moss has it in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Buchnevich.
Now you got the lead. Don't sit back. Get right back to the face-off and try and attack again.
The Flyers have gone up by one here in this third.
Deserving the lead, now you have to protect it or expand upon it as the finish line's not that far away.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end.
Every night with this parity through this league, Stanley, seems like we get more and more games like this, right down to the finish.
And now he moves it to Larkin. What a stop as he puts out the fire! Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
The team would like to thank you for your overwhelming support.
Late goings of this period. Philadelphia has been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a pass in front, and that's stopped. Nice feed from the right wing. The Flyers move it in. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Here he is in close. And that goes off course off a body. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Franzen. Lets it fly, and he's got that one.
Harvey's been terrific tonight. I mean, I don't know what more they could ask from him in goal. He has been excellent, under deluge at times, but his team's in the game because he's been so good.
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Detroit's on the attack. Play is called for offside. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Puck is dropped and play resumes. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. From point blank, and scores!
Well, they didn't want to leave this too much later, did they? Now, late in the third period, we're back to where we started.
We are all tied up here late. The Red Wings have essentially said to everybody, buckle up as they have evened things up.
You get into the last 5 minutes, it becomes a crapshoot in a tie game.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Hughes is on the attack, and the puck's knocked loose. Just bashes them against the boards.
Don't worry, James. You're safe up there. Down here, that sounded like a car crash.
Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with. Turned aside with a glove by Hart. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Philadelphia's got it, and they're on the attack. What a steal in his own end. Lets it fly. Off target. There's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next.
The Red Wings are going to have to figure out how to roll their bench down a player. They just got news, as I did, that that player will not return.
Well, that certainly changes things going forward. Thanks for the update, Ray. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Quick pass to Hughes. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Flyers gain possession. Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away. There's the physical side. They're going to go.
Yeah, he jumped in pretty quickly after his teammate got hurt. He wants to defend here.
And down he goes, pretty much bringing an end to this one.
Yeah, he was in control of this fight the entire way.
not done with each other down there.
No, they're going to bark at each other on their way to the penalty box, but into the box they go. Time to sit down.
Setaguchi's out here in overtime, and we know his zone ability could be the contributing factor to winning this game. Let's see how things play out, guys.
Philadelphia's won the draw. Game on a stick. Scores! The overtime winner, and will put this one to bed. What a thrilling finish tonight. Wow.
I love this, James. I mean, this is kind of what I did. You get into close quarters here. That puck's got to go quick into the net.
What a night. You gotta love the intensity of the playoffs, and we will see you down the road at the next game. It's playoff time, baby. Good night from all of us here at EA Sports. Game number 5 in store for you tonight here on EA Sports. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski. What a playoff series this has been so far. Opening face-off is just seconds away. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Scrum ensues along the boards. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Detroit's looking to break out. Moves it quickly over to Gibson. Moves the puck along the half wall. Turns it aside with the save. Hart's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Still scoreless in this one. Takes possession off the draw. Zadina's got it in the defensive end. Gives it right back. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gibson. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge stop by Hart. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, hello! What a collision!
Yeah, that's not a collision. That's one player delivering a solid body check to another. He's known for this. If you have your head down for just a second, look out.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Gagne. And that pass attempt is deflected. Here's a short pass to Buchnevich. And that's off target as it hits a body. Poked away at center by Benson. Picked up along the wall by Larkin. Ronaldo's taking it from his own end. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Huge hit in the corner. And the challenge is accepted. Down he goes, fairly one-sided, would you say?
Yeah, I've been on the other side of that one side, and you're happy when it goes down to the ice because you know help is on the way.
Story of my life in elementary school, Ray.
The Flyers have to be happy with the way that fight turned out. It's sure loud in here now.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Nice feed. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hart.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
Moves it to Polia. Receives the pass. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Kind of lost control for a second there, but scores! Detroit's got the game's first goal. How much of a difference does that make?
Completely change your mindset, even with lots of time left. You can be more aggressive with the comfort that you have a 1-0 lead.
Hughes wins it. Grabs the puck at center. Grabbed along the boards by Rantanen. A centering feed! And that doesn't connect. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends it quickly to Polia. From the left side, takes the pass. Quick pass to Konopka. And he slides it quickly to Zadina. And he lowers the boom there. Picks up the puck in his own end. Scrum along the wall. Slides the pass over to Polia. Philadelphia's got it against the boards. Puck exits the zone. The Red Wings played along the boards. Denies him in close.
Those bang-bang plays are just that. So quick. Puck on the stick, puck off the stick. The goalie's got to be in the right position or they're not going to make that quick save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Red Wings lead it 1-0. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. And now it's over to Benson. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. Slides it up front. Takes the feed. And the puck banks off the glove. Harvey's on top of that one for a whistle.
Little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Detroit's up 1-0. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. The Flyers are in transition. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Oh, stop with the pad by Hart.
He tracks this puck perfectly to get himself into position for this save. This is not an easy one. Right from the middle of the ice.
Gives him a jolt with that hit. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Seider stick handling in his own zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Buchnevich. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Seider's good at getting the attack going with ascendant zone ability, guys. He uses those long breakout passes to find his teammates up the ice.
Detroit's got possession here in their own end. Seider's lugging the puck. Here's a shot, and he easily stops that one. Slick feed. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
That's money for the goalie. They love those saves. Snaring a glove shot. Dead center. Slot. Finish.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Larkins won the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save. Manning's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. And he takes the dish. Moves it quickly over to Owens. And he comes up with the save. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. Oh, some strong physical. And here we go.
Yeah, this one was to be expected. After the player got hurt, you would hope his teammate would jump in and try and defend him.
Score that as a point in Greco-Roman style there, Ray?
I think what you got there, James, is two guys that are just tired of punching each other in the face. They were looking for a spark in this building, and this might provide it. They are pumped in here.
Yeah, this crowd on fire now here in the arena. And after that tilt, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. The Red Wings ready to go on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Across the line, down the left wall. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Lutz, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
That's another penalty, 3 in the period. Their best player was not very happy. He's got to sit here and watch again.
The Red Wings get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Power play and penalty kill go a long way to determining what your team's going to be like. This is the power play's first chance. We'll see if they can get on the board.
Harvey's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Manning's team is trailing, and they're looking to him to use his zone ability to generate some offense, guys.
Philadelphia's won the draw. The Red Wings have it behind the net. Here they come. Philadelphia's got it in the neutral zone. Smart defensive play there. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Oh, big collision there.
James, he had the homing device on there. He saw the chance and lowered the boom.
Lutz will look to win the draw to continue this power play. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. On the the attack along the boards. And he takes the pass into the offensive zone. Maintains possession. Moves it around along the half wall. And makes the routine save. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Taken along the wall by Lutz. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Taken by Benson. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick feed to Seider. The Red Wings played along the wing. Slides the puck over. Denies him!
It's a really hard save for the goalie to make. I mean, coaches are always telling the people in front of the net, screen the goalie, take their eyes away. I mean, short of putting a blindfold over him, I don't know if they can do any more than that. But he fought the lane, found the puck, and made the save.
Manning's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. And not much on that one.
Well, that thing sounded like a car crash when those two guys came together. He took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
Mercer's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it in on the attack. The Flyers have it against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, at the buzzer, a big save! And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around.
Detroit's a skater short. Their player who was injured earlier will not be back tonight.
Thanks very much for the update, Ray. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
I think there's a little bit of frustration on both sides, James. There's just the one goal, but all kinds of offensive chances. If somebody can score a couple here, this door's going to open up and there'll be a lot of goals.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Philadelphia's got it in the defensive zone.
This is a big draw for him. His players were a little tired around him.
Big hit!
Well, he's going to have to pick himself up, but then he's got to go get his twig, which is slid all the way over there before he can get back into play.
Boom! What a hit!
And man, James, we're feeling that up here. What a solid body check delivered there. He's known for this, and he doesn't miss this opportunity.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Sends it to the middle, and that's stopped. Sends it across the ice. Now a quick pass to Bushnevich. Puts it on net, and that caroms off a body in the lane. And there's the save. The Red Wings move it ahead. The Flyers take possession here in the open ice. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Looks to set up at the point now. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Passes the puck over to Lutz. Manages to hang on. Up along the wing. Good stand-up hit on the play. Feeds the puck across to Seider. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Keeps hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Ronaldo. Sends the pass over.
Mercer's got the puck now. He had the go-ahead goal earlier.
Quick pass across to Owens. The transition game now into full effect as they move across the blue line. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Day's got the puck in his own zone. Off the left wing and into center. Detroit's got the puck against the wall. Tries to feed it across. Strong defensive effort. Oh, they probably want to redo on that. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Red Wings are on the attack. Here he is, wristed on net. Goalie with the stop.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Red Wings have taken a 1-0 lead. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Sends it in deep. Pinned up along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Ronaldo. And now he angles it across to Zadina. Moves the puck. There's an injection of energy with that hit.
Oh, the athletic therapist is already waiting for him at the door. He got crushed on that hit. He needs some help. Hughes went slowly back towards the bench after taking a huge hit. Clean hit, and that's really done some damage.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. The Flyers win the draw. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Poked away at center by Larkin. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Tremendous stuff by Hart.
You can hear that hit from where I'm standing. He's not going to get up. He's going to need some help and attention from the trainer. Oh, it looked like he took a big hit there. Let's get another look at that. I think he's shaken up.
Bronson's not afraid to take a hit to make a play, guys. That's what makes him so effective. A defender can knock him off balance, and he's still dedicating himself to the next move. Whether it's a shot or a pass, he keeps things going for his team.
Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gibson. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Philadelphia's playing it through center. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Sends a pass over. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Pass to Bushnevich. Pokes it away in his own end. Nice pass. Puck grab by Ouellet. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Groove. Excellent stick work on the play. Hangs onto the puck. A little burst of speed now as the puck's moved inside the offensive zone. And now he moves it to Giftopoulos. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Ouellet. Solid hit on the play. The Flyers have it from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Manning. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Handles the puck from the left side. That's gloved by Hart.
Hughes will be gone for the rest of the evening. This will leave a hole in their lineup. He will not return.
That will certainly force some line juggling here going forward. The Red Wings win it in the defensive zone. Larkin's got the puck along the wing. Stays with it. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Slides it over to Manning. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Scrum ensues along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Here's an offensive chance. Moves the puck down low. Slides it diagonally to Zadina. The Red Wings pick up steam and are on the attack. And he takes the feed. With possession along the wall. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass.
Oh, after being on the receiving end of that hit, James, no surprise.
And they're going to go after that. And the takedown brings this one to an end.
There's lots of times the gloves come off with about 2 seconds in. Somebody's looking for the exit room. There it is.
Well said.
As always, the guys are up banging their sticks on the board. A little more energy from the visiting team as their guy won the decision.
You can see the shoulders just hanging a little bit lower here on the bench. Upcoming face-off here, and this crowd still buzzing after what we saw just a few moments ago. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Now over to Konopka. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Nasty hit along the wall.
He never shies away from the opportunity to deliver one of those.
And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
The Flyers are going to have to adjust here. They will not be getting that injured player back. He's done for the night.
And just like that, the clock is ticking on period number 3. Ray Ferraro is at ice level, and he gives us his assessment of what he's seen tonight.
The Flyers' frustration is starting to ripple out of them here. They get another great chance. They've had lots of opportunities, but the goalie has been the best player.
Penalty coming up here.
That penalty really puts them back on their heels here. Even though they got the 1-goal lead, now you've got to defend it short of man.
The Flyers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
This is a pretty simplistic power play. They like to get the puck, shoot it, crash the net, get it back, and shoot it again. What a great time to have that advantage as they trail by 1.
Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. And they get the puck out. Philadelphia's looking to break out of their own end. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Great use of the stick at center by Lutz. Scores! And the power play goal puts us back to a tie game.
All that work to try and get even, but you need the power play to help you out once in a while. They were sharp, efficient, and now this game is tied with that power play marker.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. They gain the zone from the left side. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. And a good solid hit on that play. The Flyers gain possession. Slides it over with pace to Gagne. Look at that right there.
Wow, he lowered the shoulder down. He read that play so cleanly, he was able to close up the ice. Nowhere for him to go.
Just a cinder block he ran into. He was locked in there.
Larkin's back at it. Looks like the rambunctious part of his game is over, and it's now time to play hockey again. Konopka's really hearing it from the crowd here. They're not happy with him. He caused that injury earlier to one of the hometown players, and they're going to let him hear it.
Harvey's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Detroit's won the draw. Launches him into the boards. And there's the save. Harvey's got the puck. Boy, he's been under fire tonight.
Been really sharp, and in a close game, you can't make a mistake that costs a critical goal.
The Flyers win the draw. And he takes the feed. There's a firm collision. Moves it to Brew. The Red Wings move to the offensive zone. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. From the right side, they gain the zone. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Made the stop on the play. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Huge hit.
Whoa, he got rattled hard. Not only that, he dropped the stick. Now he's got to collect himself and go pick up his twig as well.
Harvey's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed to cover there.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We got a tie game. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Philadelphia's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, how do you not convert those chances? And scores!
Pretty obvious, James. You play from in front, you've got the advantage of the game. That goal gives them the lead.
The Flyers with the one-goal lead here in the third, and I'm surprised they haven't gone up with more.
They played really well. They've had most of the possession. Now they've got the lead. Nothing should change in their mindset.
Puck picked up in the open ice. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Beaulieu's really good at creating space for himself, even when he's turning on a dime. Guys, his elite edge's zone ability allows him to carry that speed into those turns and open up some lanes for him to maneuver in. Let's see what he does here.
Scoops up the puck now. Takes it at center. Sends it up in front. A blast! Hart's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. The Red Wings cross the blue line and are on the attack. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Benson's gaining momentum. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Handles the pass. And that one's turned aside. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. That pass doesn't go. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's a smart heads-up play by Mercer. Centering feed! And that doesn't connect. Harvey's got it, and he'll elect for the whistle.
Jumped on it pretty quickly there, and like everything else tonight, he's really looked in control. He's had an excellent game.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Flyers lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Here's a shot! No room for that one to get through. Quick pass to Larkin. Oh, a clutch save!
Groove's able to deliver the puck to the net here. He's been out with an injury, and so I wondered if he was going to be able to be sharp in his first game back.
Larkin's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Detroit's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Moves it quickly over to Groove. And a little body contact on that play. Good hit on the play.
You get to a point like this, it's almost like try less. Don't try more. You're looking for the confidence to finish the chances you're going to get.
The Flyers are across the line and into the offensive end. Gains the zone from the right. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Detroit's got it in their own zone. All alone! Oh, what a stop by the goaltender!
It's like he almost beat himself up. There was nowhere to go with it. The goalie makes the save.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Philadelphia's got it into the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Here in the late goings of the period, It's a 2-1 game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Puts it in deep. Slides it across to Benson. The Flyers will play it in their own end. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air.
The Flyers have this second line that can really produce. What a luxury for them. There are nights where they carry the club. They've been working on a couple of things at practice, but this is what they set up earlier. 3 players across the top. The shot is coming from either the wing or the middle, and the traffic's going to jam the net.
Quick feed to Gibson. Here's the miss to the middle. Can't connect the play. Here's a short pass to Bushnevich. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And it's a small victory for the PK unit here.
Well, that's their job. Get it down the ice, get off the ice, get some new people out there.
He grabs the puck here at the point. He scores! Putting the special and special teams tonight.
The extra work they've done, the way that they've moved some people around, has helped them cash in more than once on the power play.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Gibson's got it against the boards. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Hart's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play. Gibson's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same, you wear the same suit all the time.
The Red Wings take possession off the faceoff. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Owens. Can't get it to go. And he gets pummeled.
He tried to protect himself by getting his stick up, but he didn't get it up far enough. It got rattled out of his hands. Now he's got to chase it down.
Moves the puck to Larkin. Couldn't complete the pass. The Flyers have it now. And he slides it quickly to Owens. Nearing the final minute of the third. Takes the feed. Larkin's got it along the wing. The Red Wings have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Takes the feed from the left side. Moves it to Rantanen. Harvey's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
In the final moments of this period, Philadelphia's really controlled the
Okay.
these last few minutes, leading by 2.
Hopefully this score holds up here.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Fires to the empty net. Detroit's regained possession of the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Larkin. Good defensive stop in the poke check. Quick pass to Brew. Oh, he denies him with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight.
Sorry to cut in, James, but that was a hit.
And for the first time on the channel, we are going to eliminate the Detroit Red Wings.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. And that'll do it. They're moving on to the next round. Wow.
I know Butch Never's got the series winner.
This is the definition of team effort here over the course of this series.
You need contributions from everybody to get yourselves through a playoff series. You find the way to win. Sometimes it's not the way you think. You just want to get on the right side of this handshake line.
And
Our goalie definitely kind of calmed down a little bit as the series progressed. Booch. Buchnevich from Vorals. At 7. I'm almost positive it wasn't on the power play. The tiny goal was on the power play. 16-14. And Gibson's goal was on the power play. So Booch is first, and Gibson's were both on the power play. We are moving on, baby. Rating Jaeger's that bad? When the fuck did that happen? All ones I could probably do. When did Jaeger drop so fast? I have to move him. I need that $5 million off my books. And we got Columbus in round 2. Damn. You bitch. Those blue jackets. What do we do against Columbus? 0-1. 0-2. 1-2. 1-2-1. Okay. That is going to do it for this episode. As always, if you miss any part of this episode or any of the other episodes in this series, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the Philadelphia Flyers series playlist. You can watch the series from the first episode all the way through this one and everyone in between while you're on the YouTube channel. Make sure you check out all the other series that Sean and I do. Make playlists, everything, and try to do everything the best I can. Nothing more annoying than having to go searching for a continuation of a series. Follow us on Facebook. The NHL regular season resumes. Game recaps for Detroit and the Rangers I cover. Sean covers Buffalo and Colorado. The NHL scoreboard recap will be back in the morning for the preseason. PWHL for their regular season. Which Nevich had 90 points for me. We also use Facebook for stream information. Just as send a link on to go live. If you stream, if you don't stream, and a stream schedule. Follow us on Twitter. That's used for the latter of Facebook. Such as send a link on to go live. If you stream, if you don't stream, and a stream schedule. Follow us on Instagram. It'll be a screenshot from this past episode with a generic description, including the episode name and the YouTube link, and also stream schedule. Best place to find the stream schedule would be on our website or our Twitch About page. As soon as I am done streaming on the channel for the week, I update it for the following week. Other than that, the best place to find that would be on our Facebook or Instagram account. I schedule that for noon on Sundays. Once the schedule is posted, I pin it to the top of our profile on Instagram and Twitter. We can be found on all the socials or in Google by searching Told Down the Line Hockey. The next stream on this channel will be on Wednesday. And what could potentially be the final episode of Win Again Vegas. So, if you made it this far in the video, I greatly do appreciate it. And, as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. And we'll talk at you guys in the next one.